Hello, YouTube family. Welcome to Crafters Sap and Sap. Today we will be making some candles, homemade candles. And so you see over there, we're putting the candles that we purchased from Dollar Tree into our crafting oven. That oven is not used in the kitchen for food. It is only used for crafting crafts. And so the oven is set at 350 degrees. And once the wax completely melts down, it will be transferred into the two clear jars that you see over near the stove. And then we will also utilize some of the wax to go into this mold. Hold that up one more time. Can you bring it over this? Yeah, right there. That's good. That's good. So that is a mold we purchased from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has several different molds that you can purchase for making candy, crafts, and that one is the blue one is the Easter one that we also got from Hobby Lobby. So when you're looking for molds, you can definitely purchase them from the craft store on the big Amazon, Walmart, different stores like that have different molds. So the items that we will be using are the heat gun, excuse me, not the heat gun, the glue gun, which is already plugged up and it's already hot. And then we have some scents that we purchased that's going to go also in with the wax. And right now, if you see the two glasses, I'm going to see if I can zoom in for you. But the two glasses that are right there, those are the two jars. That's where we're going to make our homemade candles. That is the wick, and it needs to. In order for it to be centered, we needed something that we could stabilize it with. So what you see in my husband's hand is a portion of a painter's stick. And so what he did was put a hole in the stick to get the wick straight up in the glass. And so, sometimes you have to use what you have to use. He's putting a dab of glue on the bottom of the wick so that it's also placed center. And then he's bringing the wick through the hole that he inserted in the stick. So just kind of wanted to explain what we're doing and go from there. And so it's not a long process, but it is a rewarding process when everything turns out the way that you would want it to turn out. So at this time, again, I'm going to welcome everyone to our new channel. Our new channel is Crafters Sap and Sap, husband and wife crafting team. We both also have our individual channels. My husband's channel is The Country Preacher from Bamberg, SC, which is South Carolina. My channel I share with our grandson, Jonathan, who is 10 and he has bilateral glaucoma. Our channel is Glenda and Jonathan, parentheses, Gigi and me. So we'd appreciate it if you also check those channels out. Our son has a channel, and I think it's Blue Steel Wolf 555. I'm not really sure, but we will link his channel on the page as well. But we do welcome you. We ask if you have not subscribed to go ahead and subscribe, because like I said, on this channel, we will definitely be doing crafts. We do front porch signs. Right there on the stove is our stove cover. We did that one. Real simple and fun craft. And so there are so many crafts that families can do. And for me, I feel that it's a outlet, a grief outlet for me. So, and my husband probably feels the same way, as we both um, have had death in our family. So crafting is a wonderful experience that I picked up on, I do believe, right during COVID. And so we make t-shirts, we do mouse pads, we do tumblers, coffee cups, just all kinds of things. And most of the time it's a lot of stuff that we gift to our family members. We don't sell anything. We just craft for fun. And so we're still waiting right now for the wax to melt. And we're going to take a brief pause and we'll be right back with you. So we're waiting as the wax is melting, and I'm going to bring y'all in a little closer so you can see the progress of where we are. That's where the wax is. You can kind of see that it's melting down. And again, the temp on the oven, we have it at 350. So now, what he's doing is preparing the wicks for the molds. And so he's also using the painter's sticks for that process as well, to kind of keep them. I'm going to change them out to these. And so he's actually going to, and if you can see that first one to the right, you can see the wick um, is holding in place, because you want the wick to stand straight up. It is so many crafts that you can do at home. And sometimes some of the craft stores, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, sometimes they have online craft classes, in-person craft classes. So if you're one of the ones who don't want to craft at home by yourself, check into those stores, as they do crafts. If you're looking for kid crafts, Lowe's, Home Depot, on certain Saturday mornings, they have kid-friendly crafts. And we used to take um, Chris and Jada to those classes when they were much little. And so what he's doing now is bringing the melted wax out of the oven. You want to make sure that you have heat gloves and that you be very careful bringing your containers out of the oven, because, as I said, it's hot and you don't want to burn yourself. And so he's bringing those containers out and putting them on a tray that we only use for crafting. Again, we have certain things that we use for crafting, or and they are not kept in the kitchen. We may be in the kitchen right now utilizing the space, but we are not utilizing any of the containers um, for cooking or eating. They're specifically for crafting. And so I'm gonna put y'all right back there where you can see what is going on. The oven still has a couple of containers in it that need to finish melting, but And as you can see, he's using a fork, but it is definitely a disposable fork. I repeat, do not use your kitchen items for crafting. I think some people use their regular oven. Uh, that's a negative here. We don't do that. And sometimes when we use that oven for our tumblers and our coffee cups, when we're doing personalized tumblers and personalized coffee cups, sometimes I will take that oven outside because the fumes is just too much. I don't even want to say just open the window. I take mine outside. So we're going to go back over here, and can you kind of tell me what you got, what you're doing over
I'm
there?
taking the old weeks out the can of milk. I'm gonna reuse them, save them for another time.
So what he said is that what he's trying to do with the fork is to pull out the wicks that came with the candle that we purchased from the store. He can use those at a later time so we don't throw anything away. We repurpose it for a later use or a later project. You need more time on that oven?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So again, that wax is hot. You want to be careful not to knock it over. You want to be careful whenever you bring it from the oven to your working space. Um,
It's gonna be clear, but when it melt, it'll
mhm.
be white. All right, so we about to do the first candle right now.
So he says we're about to do the first one. Right now, you see all of the wax is clear, and he's about to pour the wax into the first jar. He's adding more wax to that first one. Um, and now into the second one. So we're still pouring. So once you get all of the wax into those two canisters, is that it for that process?
Yeah, I let you just wait on for it to dry. I like for oh no, I'm gonna put a little bit of perfume.
So now he's adding some scent to both candles. How much do you recommend that they?
I put 5 drops.
He's putting 5 drops in each candle that is being made. So now you just have to wait for that to form again. Is that
Yeah,
what happens?
take about 24 hours.
Takes about 24 hours. Okay.
You'll come back with the finish. Them two right there are finished, and I need you to clean.
And so the wax that you have remaining,
I'm going.
put it into the molds.
Yeah.
Okay. And that will take 24 hours as well, or
that take like 20 minutes.
okay, okay, 20 minutes. Good to know. And so those that you are putting in the molds, is your intention to make those as floating candles or
No, this is for decoration. I'm not gonna like these. They're gonna be for
decoration only?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Actually, all 40s for decoration only. My grandson said I had to do it white.
So if you wanted to make those a color,
You can what I do my color. I get the scented damn it, these right here.
can you hold it down just a little bit? Okay.
And I add these what color what I want. If I want the blue, or you can get a blue candle, but I like to do white candle. They're more easy to work where you can get the color you want it. So I get the scented brown. Um, I intended to do with these brown, but my grandbaby overruled me. So
Okay. Because I was just thinking for, you know, if you're doing decor and you want it color and you say you'll never use them, I wonder could you have put a drop of food coloring in it?
no food coloring.
No food coloring? Okay.
You got to get the color that's made for
Candles. Okay.
It can't be anything that have alcohol or stuff that can catch on fire.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna move these two candles. I'm trying to wait to cool a little bit.
So that's where we are currently. And the ones in the jar, we will revisit those tomorrow after they've sat for 24 hours. And the ones in the mold, we will bring you back to those in about 30 minutes. So we're going to take a brief pause, take a break, and we'll be back. So now what we are doing is the wax that has finished melting. We're going to pour into the molds. And those molds are three different types of flowers. And so we're in the process of pouring wax, and the last little bit of wax, candle wax that is, has already been melted. And I'm gonna bring y'all in a little bit closer so y'all can get a good look at what's going on over here.
Got on the other one.
And those are the two jars over there. If you see, they're already looking good over there. And of course, we're using this big silver pan so that any spills or anything goes in that pan. That is also one of our craft pans. And so we use that as our little workspace. So he's pouring blue now. He just finished pouring the red one. So we have the American flag, blue, red, and white.
All right.
So we're 24 hours later, and we are now cutting the wicks and making them shorter, getting ready to bring the ones that are in the molds out of the molds. so that you can see the end results. Adonis would like to say hello to the people. There he goes, running away. Say hello, little boy.
Hey, Granddad, take this out.
Yeah, he gonna help Granddad take it out. All right. And that's one of them. As you can see, that's what the bottom looks like. And then there's your wick candle part. It's very pretty. Can you do a red one next? And here's another one. Another design. Very pretty. And then my favorite, I love this one. It's beautiful. And they're so easy to pop out. They just come right out.
These are scented too.
What scent are they? Do you know?
I mixed some got, they are, read it.
It's okay. Don't, go ahead and get your little ones
And these are
out.
for, a little machine like this. I gotta keep these so you can reuse them.
Yes, in the crafting world, we don't. So these are the little ones that came out. We got some eggs and some rabbits. And eggs and bunny rabbits. Very cute. Very cute. Everything looks very beautiful.